Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So those who don't know, hey, my name is Akshin Qureshi and I'm a student who is currently pursuing bachelor's degree in forensic sciences. So today's video is all about the part 2 of previous year questions, particularly of physics section. So as we had discussed most like all the MCQs of NFAT 2023 in part 1, also 8 MCQs of NFAT 2024. So if you have not watched that video yet, you can go and watch that video for PYQs. So let's start with today's video. So last MCQ we did was MCQ number 8 of NFAT 2024. So now next MCQ number 9. So the MCQ is for the adiabatic process to take place, the system should be. अभी again concept based question. So adiabatic process मतलब याद आना चाहिए कि no heat exchange will take place between the system and the surroundings. So it should be perfectly insulating. So the option, like the correct option is option B. So like अगर वो perfectly insulating system होगा तो ही तो heat will not take place, like heat exchange will not take place. So ये सारे concept based है, अगर तुम्हारे concept clear होंगे so हो जाएगा अच्छे से. I have still given explanation over here. If you don't know, you can read it. Next is quality of a musical note depends on. Options are harmonics present, second is amplitude of the wave, third is fundamental frequency, and fourth is the velocity. Now the amplitude तो हमको मालूम है कि अब यहाँ पे बात स्पेसिफिक किस चीज़ की is it is musical note. तो amplitude is always about the loudness. Then second is fundamental frequency, so that gives pitch of the musical note, and the velocity it depends on the medium. So option क्या बचा, that is harmonics present. So that is the correct option for quality of a musical note. So you can read the explanation if you want to. Baki I have explained in the brief. So yeah, moving to the next question. It is if a unit positive charge is kept in the air, the total flux coming out of unit charge is. Again concept based question. यहाँ पे Gauss's law आ गया, मतलब वही Q by epsilon 0. अब यहाँ पे बोला है कि पॉजिटिव चार्ज इज केप्ट इन द एयर, मतलब एयर मतलब 1 ले लो, तो अब बचा क्या, एप्सिलन 0 नीचे रहा. सो obviously answer will be epsilon 0 minus like raised to 1. So answer is C. Now next question. Drift velocity per unit electric field is known as. मतलब इतने ऐसे डेफिनेशन पूछे, मोबिलिटी की डेफिनेशन पूछे कि भाई ओके फाइन. सो द आंसर इज मोबिलिटी. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. 1 गॉस इज इक्वल्स टू व्हाट. मतलब ये क्वेश्चंस NFAT 2023 में क्यों नहीं आए, मतलब ये तो ऐसे देख के 10⁻⁴ टेस्ला easy. Next, Curie temperature is the temperature above which a ferromagnetic material becomes paramagnetic. मतलब ये क्वेश्चंस तो इजी है भाई, मतलब इतना हार्ड नहीं था NFAT 2024 फिजिक्स के लिए. If you want, you can read the explanation. Next question is which of the following states that an EMF is induced whenever there is a change in magnetic field linked with electric currents. अभी जहाँ पे भी EMF हो और Faraday ना हो, ऐसा हो सकता है नहीं. Option C, like C is the correct option for this question. Faraday's law of electromagnetic induction. Which of the following apparatus construction uses electromagnetic induction? Voltmeter, galvanometer, AC generator, or electric motor? The answer is AC generator. So electromagnetic induction is a phenomenon where an EMF is induced in the conductor when it experiences a change in magnetic field, you know. So this principle is specifically used in AC generators because it converts the mechanical energy into electrical energy by rotating a coil in a magnetic field, and thus like it will like result in inducing current through electromagnetic induction. So yeah, AC generator is the correct option for this question. Next question, which among the following is true about transformers? अभी ट्रांसफॉर्मर्स आया, मतलब हमारे दिमाग में आना चाहिए कि वो क्या करता है, मतलब वोल्टेज के लिए होता है. अभी यहाँ पे ऑप्शन में ढूंढो कि वोल्टेज कहाँ है, तो यू कैन सी ए और डी ऑप्शन में ही सिर्फ वोल्टेज है, बाकी तो नहीं है, तो मतलब वो दो ऑप्शन तो निकल गए. अब लास्ट में लिखा है यूज ओनली फॉर लो alternating voltage, which is not true because transformers are used to convert low alternating voltage to high alternating. So that is the correct option. If you don't know this concept, you can read, I have given the explanation कि क्यों वो और वो दूसरे सारे क्यों नहीं. So like मैंने जैसे बोला है भाई, कंसेप्ट क्लियर रखो, आ जाएगा, इजी हो जाएगा. Next, the image formed by an objective of compound microscope. Again, इतना easy question. Real and enlarged. Option किधर है? C. So option C is the correct option. Then finally a numerical. A concave mirror for face viewing has a focal length of 0.4 meter. The distance at which, okay, so either distance हमको find करना है. Okay, so the distance at which you hold the mirror from your face in order to see your image upright with a magnification of 5, मतलब magnification को दिया है 5. ये सब हमको लिखते रहना है. तो हम क्या करेंगे कि focal length which is 0.4 meter, but यहाँ पे क्या है, हमको already दिया है concave mirror, so that will be negative obviously. So we'll write it as minus 0.4 and magnification they have given as plus 5. So we know that magnification formula is v by u, so here we'll take minus v by u. So we'll keep the values in this equation and we'll get minus 5u, like value for v. Then you will use the mirror equation, that is 1 by f equals to 1 by v by 1 by plus 1 by u. Then we will substitute our values, which is f and v. So we will keep those values in the formula and we will solve the whole equation, and in the last we'll get 0.32 meter as our answer, like the distance. So like I have given the stepwise solution as you can see on the screen. So yeah, you can see and solve it by yourselves first and then see the solution, I would suggest. Okay, which of the following light deviates the most when it passes through a prism? अभी ये NFAT, I mean violet light भाई, shortest wavelength, तो उसका obviously वो deviation सबसे ज़्यादा होगा, तो red का उल्टा होता है, मतलब longest wavelength सबसे least. ये क्वेश्चन पूछना था, easy है भाई. स्टिल एक्सप्लेनेशन जिसको चाहिए मैंने दिया हुआ है, पढ़ लो. अगर ये नहीं पता तो क्या कर रहे हो, तुम क्या कर रहे हो बताओ. ओके, मूविंग टू द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. 2 light sources are said to be coherent when both the sources of light emit light of obviously same wavelength and constant phase difference. तो हम लोग ने पढ़ा है ना कि भाई इंटरफेरेंस क्रिएट करने, लाइक दोज डार्क एंड ब्राइट फ्रिंजेस इन डबल स्लिट एक्सपेरिमेंट, वो एक्सपेरिमेंट में ये दिया था कि ये कंडीशंस तो आर मैंडेटरी, लाइक वेवलेंथ सेम होना एंड कांस्टेंट फेज डिफरेंस. सो ऑब्वियसली दिस इज द करेक्ट ऑप्शन. दोज हू डोंट नो, उन लोगों के लिए एक्सप्लेनेशन रखा है, देख लो. Okay, next, the work function of a substance is 4 eV. The longest wavelength of light that can cause photoelectron emission from this substance is approximately what? So again, formula based question. We will keep the formula, then we will convert it into the joule, and then using formula lambda by hc by 5 we can get the answer, which is 310 nanometer. I have given the whole stepwise answer here, so you can check that out. But like मैंने जैसे बोला formula based है, तुमको अगर formulas याद है you can solve the numericals also easily. So make sure you learn formulas अच्छे से. Okay, so next question. फोटोन डज नॉट possess एनर्जी, करता है मोमेंटम, करता है रेस्ट मास, नहीं करता है फ्रीक्वेंसी, वो करता है. सो ऑब्वियसली सी. यार ये सारे क्वेश्चन थे, समझ रहे हो तुम, मैं लास्ट ईयर के ये वाला इजी. नेक्स्ट, sun's radiant energy is due to nuclear fusion. तुमने पढ़ा होगा चैप्टर में, वो पैराग्राफ में दिया हुआ है. सो या इट्स ऑल अबाउट कि तुमको कितना याद है, तुम्हारे कंसेप्ट कितने क्लियर है. स्टिल जिसको नहीं मालूम, दे कैन रीड द एक्सप्लेनेशन ओवर हियर ऑल्सो. अगर तुमको लग रहा है अभी तक ये सारे एमसीक्यूज भी तुमको नहीं आ रहे, तो तुमको समझ आना चाहिए कि भाई तुम्हारा कंसेप्ट इतने क्लियर नहीं है. तो जाओ और पढ़ो, टाइम वेस्ट मत करो, ठीक है. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. In a common base mode of a transistor, the collector current is 5.488 for an emitter current of 5.6. The value of the base current amplification factor will be. So जैसे मैंने बोला हर न्यूमेरिकल में क्या क्या दिया है वो लिखते जाओ. सो हमको दिया है एमिटर करंट विच इज IE equals to 5.6 and collector current which is IC equals to 5.488. Now we will use the relation which is IE equals to IC plus IB. So from that we will find the IB by keeping the values of IE and IC. So that's how we'll get 0.112 MA, and then we'll calculate the gain in common emitter mode. So that will be IC by IB. So 5.488 by 0.112, which will be approximately 49. So the option B is the correct option for this question. Next question. Which is the universal force that exists because of the mutual attraction between two objects by virtue of their masses? Okay, gravitational force. ये तो आना चाहिए भाई, ये नहीं आया तो तुम क्या ही बोलो. अब मैं कर लोगे तुम, डोंट वरी, कर लोगे तुम. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. आई मीन स्टिल अगर ये नहीं पता फिर भी तुम पढ़ सकते हो एक्सप्लेनेशन में. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. कंजर्वेशन ऑफ मोमेंटम इन अ collision between particles can be understood from. Again concept based question भाई. अगर तुमको पता है न्यूटन के लॉ, कंजर्वेशन ऑफ मोमेंटम तुमको पता है, ऐसे ऑप्शन देके पता चल जाएगा कि बोथ न्यूटन सेकंड एंड थर्ड लॉ like will from both of them will be able to know the concept of conservation of momentum in a collision. So yeah, I have given an explanation. जिसको नहीं पता कि क्यों और कैसे, पढ़ो प्लीज, पढ़ो, इधर ही है. Okay, next. A man squatting on the ground gets straight up and stand. The force of reaction of the ground on the man during the process is. It's a nice question. I mean, मुझे अच्छा लगा ये वाला question. ऐसे. So मैं जो कि यहाँ पे स्क्रीन पे है, बट स्टिल मैंने अपने वर्ड्स में लिखा है. स्टिल आई वुड लाइक टू रीड इट फॉर यू गाइज. मैंने मैन स्क्वाट एंड देन स्टैंड्स अप, सो ही इज एक्सेलरेटिंग अपवर्ड. सो अकॉर्डिंग टू द न्यूटन सेकेंड लॉ, R minus mg equals to ma. So that will be R equals to ma plus mg. So R over here is a normal force from the ground. Mg is the weight of the man who's like squatting there, and ma is the upward acceleration. Okay, so during the motion while rising, the man exerts a downward force greater than his weight on the ground to lift himself. The ground then responds with a reaction force greater than mg. Once he stops accelerating and stands still, there is no more acceleration. So R will be equal to mg. Therefore, at first when he is accelerating upward, the reaction will be more than mg, whereas later when motion will stop, the reaction will be equal to mg. So that's why option D is the correct option for this question. Moving to the next question. A mass of 5 kg is moving along a circular path of radius 1 meter. If the mass moves with 30 revolutions per minute, its kinetic energy would be. अब kinetic energy पूछा है तो उसकी फॉर्मूला क्या है, 1 like half mv square. और यहाँ पे हमको दिया 300 रिवॉल्यूशन पर मिनट। तो अब ये आरपीएम को हम कन्वर्ट करेंगे इनटू एंगुलर वेलोसिटी ओमेगा। सो ओमेगा विल बी 2 पाई एफ। सो 2 पाई इंटू 300/60 बिकॉज पर मिनट नो, सो 60 सेकेंड्स, so that's why उसकी वैल्यू आ जाएगी 10 पाई रेडियन पर सेकेंड. नाउ we will relate linear speed with like v to omega, so that will be v equals to omega into r. Now we have omega की value and r which was already given as 1 meter, so again it will be 10 pi meter per second. So now we have all the values, so we will keep our final formula, which is kinetic energy equals to half mv square, and that's how we will get answers to 50 pi square joules. So option A is the correct option for this question. Moving to the next question. Modulus of rigidity of ideal liquids is 0. Concept based question, because अभी देखो मॉड्यूलस ऑफ रिजिडिटी क्या है, shear stress by shear strain, ठीक है. So liquids will not be able to resist that shear stress because they will start flowing whenever any shear force is applied to it. Okay. Also they do not have any shape of their own, so they won't be able to support the shear stress. So shear strain becomes infinite for any non-zero shear stress. Hence, the modulus of rigidity will be 0. Okay, next question. An ideal fluid flows through a pipe of circular cross section made of two sections with diameters 2.5 centimeter and 3.5 centimeter. The ratio of velocities in the two pipes is. So to solve this, we will use the principle of conservation of mass for an incompressible ideal fluid with states A1 V1 equals to A2 V2, where A is the cross sectional area of the pipe and V is the fluid velocity. Now what we'll do first is that we'll take the cross sectional area which is proportional to the square of the diameter. So as we already saw the formula, which is A1 V1 equals to A2 V2. So we'll take V1 by V2 equals to A2 by A1 and equals to D2 by D1 whole square. But since velocity is inversely proportional to the area, that's why V1 by V2 equals to D2 by D1 whole square, and that's why then we will keep the values which was given to us, that is 3.75 and 2.5, and that's how we will get the answer as 9/4. So 9:4 is the answer. So option A is the correct option for this question. Next, a sphere, a cube and a thin circular plate, all of same material and same mass, are initially heated to same high temperature. Plate will cool fastest and cube the slowest. Sphere will cool fastest, the cube the slowest. Plate will cool fastest and the sphere the slowest, and cube will cool fastest and the plate the slowest. ये तो अभी लॉजिकल क्वेश्चन देख लो या कुछ भी तुम देखो, लॉ ऑफ कूलिंग है, मतलब जितना ज़्यादा सरफेस एरिया होगा उतनी ज़्यादा जल्दी कूलिंग होगी. तो अभी यहाँ पे दिया क्या है, स्फीयर दिया, क्यूब दिया और एक थिन सर्कुलर प्लेट दी. अभी प्लेट है तो उसको ऑब्वियसली सरफेस एरिया विल बी मोर, तो उसकी सबसे ज़्यादा कूलिंग रेट फास्टर होगा. तो हमको देखना है कि प्लेट विल कूल फास्टेस्ट कहाँ दिया, तो ऑप्शन ए एंड सी है. उसके बाद है स्फीयर एंड क्यूब, ठीक है. अब वही दो ऑप्शन है ए और सी में कि या तो क्यूब सबसे स्लो होगा या तो स्फीयर. अभी स्फीयर और क्यूब के उसमें लाइक उनका शेप देखे तो उनके सरफेस एरिया के हिसाब से सबसे क्यूब का सबसे स्लो लाइक देखना चाहे क्यूब विल बी लाइक इंटरमीडिएट एंड द लास्ट वन विल बी लाइक स्फीयर, तो दैट विल बी अ सर्कल नो. सो उसका कूलिंग रेट विल बी lesser. Yeah, so that's why option C is correct. Okay, so next question. Boyle's law is applicable for an adiabatic, isothermal, isobaric, and isochoric. So obviously option B, isothermal process, because PV equals to constant at constant temperature. So when this law is valid only whenever the temperature is constant. Okay, so that's why it is an isothermal process. Next. Oh, that's it. Okay, so these were the questions asked for asked in NFAT 2024 for from physics section. So if you are still left to watch the physics part 1, PYQs of physics of NFAT 2023 and few of NFAT 2024, you can watch it on my, I have uploaded it and you can watch it. And yeah, so thanks for watching. I mean, that's it for this video, because I'll be uploading soon the next video, which will be of previous year questions only, but that will be of chemistry. So if you are an NFAT aspirant, if you still want to know all the solutions of PYQs which were asked in NFAT 2023 and NFAT 2024, you can subscribe to my channel and don't forget to turn on the notification bell. So yeah, that's it for this video. If you have any doubts, you can let me know. And yeah, till then, take care and don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. Bye bye.